there's a man that can beat Mike Tyson. That's our fucking demon. When Mike Tyson hurts a guy, he puts him to sleep. If he tags Jose, he destroys Mr. Tyson. Ha ha ha.
Look out, I'm ready. I'm coming to take it. I'm coming to take him out.
Glamour of the television cameras, quietly gotten back to work. He's added 4 straight knockouts.
Like it's a fight, trying to knock you out.
Atlantic City, August 17th, 1986. Under the cold spotlights of Trump Plaza, the arena was packed. But this wasn't just another night of boxing. Everyone came for one thing, to see the young predator erase another man from the ring. 20-year-old Mike Tyson steps into the ring. No smile, no doubts. 26 wins, 24 knockouts, 15 opponents put to sleep in the first round. Every fight turned into a nightmare. Many lost before the opening bell even rang. Iron Mike was on a mission to become the greatest champion. And tonight, he was ready to destroy anyone.
Custom motto, his story has been told ad nauseum, I think.
But across from him stood a man they called a demon incarnate, Jose Ribalta. 23 years old, almost 6'6", and the reputation of an unbreakable beast. He came through exile and poverty, growing up on the streets of Miami, where the weak don't get a second chance. As a pro, he opened with 10 straight wins.
Start this has been, there's a right hand, and that was legitimate.
After his first loss, he didn't break. He came back and started another run.
Glamour of the television cameras, Jose Ribalta has quietly gotten back to work. He's added 4 straight knockouts. In the eyes of his camp, Ribalta is now...
He took heavy punishment again and again, but no one could break him. He lost on the cards. Sometimes the referee stepped in, but every time he got back up and kept going. A year earlier, he went through a war with James Bone Crusher Smith and lost a split decision. Many fans believed the victory was taken from him. Then he went through a tough fight with the son of a legendary champion, Marvis Frazier. Once again, right on the edge, and once again he lost by majority decision. Then, in the first half of 1986, just months before facing Mike Tyson, he put together a run of dominant wins and showed exactly who he really was. When the fight reaches its limit, it's like a demon wakes up inside him. He was dropped by David Jaco, got back up like nothing happened, and paid it back with a crushing knockout. In that moment, people began to speak of him as the embodiment of a demon. No matter how many times he went down, something kept pulling him back to the center of the ring, and as if he couldn't feel pain, he kept coming forward. The experts laughed. To them, he had no chance.
You always try to find a way for the underdog to possibly win it, just so you can be objective. When I looked at Jose Ribalta's chances today, I found no chance.
But Jose Ribalta saw it differently. And on that sweltering August night in 1986, they finally stood face to face. When their eyes met, the arena seemed to fall silent, as if everyone felt it at once. No words were needed. In that moment, their eyes said everything. They were ready to destroy each other.
Just as expected, Marvis Frazier couldn't keep...
From the first seconds, it was clear. Tyson wasn't going to wait. He closes the distance, slips, rolls under the punches, and explodes. Hooks, uppercuts. One feeling hangs in the air. A knockout is inevitable.
Ability, you have to throw combinations, you have to have it all.
Of course, when we talked to Tyson, he said, I don't mean to take anything away from Tillis.
He was able to tie up Mike Tyson. I think with the height advantage, he has to go downstairs first. Stay downstairs and bring those hands down of Ribalta. Keep those hands up at all times.
Big right hand again, but Ribalta's
on a tall man like Ribalta.
body shots, and what an uppercut.
Tyson throws some vicious shots to the body.
No. All right, Frank, watch your head. He does not appear to be hurt by it.
And in the second round, the first breaking point. Tyson backs Ribalta to the ropes and explodes with a combo. Ribalta goes down.
Type of punches that are effective against a guy like Tyson, but you gotta time it. One thing about Tyson, he has speed, puts a lot of velocity behind his punches. There's the uppercut again, and once again, or he wants rather to make Tyson respect him. Comes back slow and it drops. So counter right hand by Mike Tyson is invited.
And there was an uppercut. What a shot. Wow.
You don't see that happen. A guy gets knocked down with an uppercut. Very seldom, it's rare.
And literally took him off the ground. It really did.
The crowd erupts. It seems like it's over. But at the count of 4, he gets up, like an unkillable beast, as if a demon wakes up inside him, and he marches forward again, forcing a brutal exchange.
Watch the right hand, Barry.
Tyson's body punches are absolutely devastating. There's a good left to the chin.
The following rounds turn into a test not just of strength, but of will. Mike Tyson keeps pressing without pause, giving no room to breathe. Body shots drain the air, uppercuts snap the head back, hooks crash into the jaw, and with every second, Jose Ribalta's defense begins to crack. His face slowly changes under the pressure, swelling, growing heavy. Each shot should have stopped him, but he stays on his feet, refusing to back up or break, as if the pain itself is driving him forward. It starts to frustrate Tyson, because nothing is going according to plan. His opponent doesn't fall apart, doesn't fade under the pressure. Instead, he keeps coming, slow and relentless, like a beast that can't be stopped. And at some point, even the commentators begin to exchange glances and speak in low voices. There's something in him that won't let him quit, something that keeps him in the fight and keeps pushing him back into the fire, forcing him to come forward again and again.
He is not intimidated. He is not intimidated. Say, hey, game plan is starting to work. Tyson just turned south on him.
Lunging up. That was an uppercut by Ribalta, and Tyson right back.
You notice how he throws his punch? He's like a train, locomotive.
Right hand by Ribalta.
Ribalta's been doing from the very first round.
Charles just went on in Ribalta's corner after that round. Now start to pressure him.
Yeah, because unlike Tillis or Green, as we mentioned, Ribalta is
Stand power. I mean, no one expects too much from Ribalta.
It's a combination from Ribalta and also a low blow by Ribalta.
And also, like Tyson's going to say, got to throw more punches. More than one punch.
Tyson just missing that uppercut.
Watch your head.
Mike would like to, or as Kevin Rooney in his corner would like him to. That was a good left hand.
By the middle of the fight, it becomes clear that the bout has gone far beyond what anyone expected. Mike Tyson is putting everything into every punch, trying to break him, but Jose Ribalta keeps holding on, refusing to give in. The atmosphere in the arena begins to shift. The crowd that came for a quick knockout falls quiet and starts watching differently, with growing tension and respect, because what stands in front of them no longer feels like just a man, but something that defies logic, refuses to collapse under pressure, and with every passing second makes one thing clear. This is not just a man. This is a demon.
Tyson went 10 rounds with quick Tillis. There was a big right hand, and that hurt Ribalta.
In the 8th round, Mike Tyson suddenly raises the tempo, sensing the moment, and commits fully to a right hand that lands flush on the jaw, clean, brutal, with no chance to absorb it. Jose Ribalta can't take the impact and crashes back down to the canvas once again.
And Jose got the worst of that one. Round halfway. There's a big right hand, and Ribalta is about to go.
This is all instinct.
Body shot and an uppercut again. Ribalta taking a lot of punishment. And another big right hand. Back to the body.
There is no spring.
And there's a smashing left hand. And wisely, Tony Battle will send Tyson to a neutral corner. That was very smart on the part of the referee because Ribalta's arms were locked in the ropes.
The referee begins the count, and Mike Tyson calmly steps back to the neutral corner, already raising his hand as if the ending is inevitable. In that moment, it all seems finished. Jose Ribalta lies still, and the arena holds its breath, waiting for the outcome. But as the count reaches 7, something shifts. The crowd erupts as he rises again, slowly, heavily, as if dragging himself back from somewhere deeper. There's no panic in the movement, only stubborn resolve and something darker, more primal, as if a Cuban demon within him refuses to yield. And as he straightens up, he makes one thing clear without saying a word. The fight isn't over.
And Tyson has not finished his man off. Ribalta is still there.
Still not there yet. The spring is left.
Here I am, you're holding it.
His best.
Oh, another big left hand.
Oh, his legs.
And he's out. He's really out.
Look at the hands. Look at that left hand of Ribalta. Watch for a straight right hand. From Mike Tyson. All the up days. He's tired. And now that Tyson, all he wants to do is counter.
Tyson's really taking his time here.
A couple of head feints and drop that right hand.
Let him go. Let him go. Tyson getting a little bit carried.
With a title shot already within reach, Mike Tyson senses the finish and knows a decisive ending would be perfect here. So in the championship rounds, he goes all in, unleashing a relentless barrage on the exhausted Jose Ribalta. Every punch thrown with the intent to end it. Under that pressure, Ribalta crashes to the canvas for the 3rd time. Yet even as he falls, that same stubborn resistance lingers, as if the Cuban demon within him refuses to fade and keeps pulling him back into the fight. The referee begins the 3rd count, and against all logic, Jose Ribalta rises again, slowly, on the brink, as if dragging himself back from the dark. Mike Tyson surges forward, leaving no space, unleashing everything he has left on a nearly defenseless opponent. Every ounce of power, every punch thrown like a final verdict. Ribalta staggers, his body barely holding together, yet he still refuses to collapse, as if that same Cuban demon inside him will not yield. And only when the barrage becomes too much does the referee finally step in and stop the fight.
Oh, so do you want to continue? He said, yeah, hell yeah. That's a fighter.
And that's it.
I want to say that there was no way Ribalta could win the fight, but I think the official was wrong for stopping it. He had come back from those punches before. There's no reason to believe that he couldn't have survived that round.
The fight is stopped with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. Yet even in that moment, it doesn't feel finished, because Jose Ribalta still looks like he would have risen again, as if that Cuban demon inside him refused to go down for good. Years later, even Mike Tyson would give him his due, calling him the toughest opponent he ever faced.
1 minute and 37 seconds of the 10th round. Referee stops the bout, winner by TKO, Mike Tyson.